Hello everyone, my name is Roger Lang with FD Feng Shui Consultant. Today I want to introduce some Feng Shui. Basically, this is really basic Feng Shui, but when you realize, when you understand this picture, how they do it, then you can probably find out why your family you have a bad luck, why your family is have some kind of disease. So this basically is very important. Uh, Let me introduce like 9 different sections for your house. Why you need to have a 9 different sections? You like us know the direction have north and south, right? West, east, and all these four direction. Totally 8 different sections, include the center of your house. It's referred to that chart, your floor plan over there. So your house, you can kindly divide to 9 different sections, okay? But some house is not that square, it's like L shape. For example, it's L shape, but you have to include that portion too. So when you're missing the corner, which for example, if you're missing northwest, this section, when you're on the Google Map, you will see your floor plan, your house shape. If you miss northwest, that's what that means. Northwest is represent house member who father, which is the father lived there, which is in the northwest section. If northwest section the mission, which will affect the father's fortune, also will affect the father's health. So see which part they affect to this will affect the lungs and the large intensity. Okay, so this portion, I think mostly they will affect the lung, the breathing system, because the northwest in the fire element is the metal. So metal is affects our lung system, our breathing, system. So northwest is one of the very important sections, because northwest, like I said, the father, the owner, have to go make money to support the family. Also, a house cannot have a father, because missing father that's an important role, which is affect the income. But another portion is southwest. Southwest represent mother. Also, the house should not, we cannot have, we must have southwest. If we miss in southwest, we miss the mother. Mother's fortune, mother's health very easy to affect. So like southwest also mostly is affect the stomach problem. Okay, southwest. So like I said, if family have constantly have people have a stomach problem, you can check the southwest to see if you're missing, or you have some bad feng shui there. Bad feng shui meaning, for example, like your maybe a restroom over there. Maybe you have storage. You have to put some different, for example, southwest is metal. Southwest is soil. But so if it's the fire element is earth, so you have some kind of knife or metal over there that will reduce the southwest energy. Also, if you have like a big tree over there or something, the wood would dig into the soil, so that will affect to push kind of like your mother's fortune and health as well. So southwest, we suggest don't put too many plants, because the plant, the fire element is wood, so that will affect southwest. Okay, so like I said, the north is for middle sun, and also the basically it's a water, so that can kind of affect your kidney system. And northeast is represent youngest son, and so that basically we also is a kind of like stomach problem. Okay, and the west also is metal, so it's like represents a lung system, and that belong to youngest girl. So some people, if they're missing west, or that the youngest girl, even though they probably sometimes they won't have daughter, or sometimes the youngest daughter kind of not listen to the parents, or kind of like that will affect if they're still in school, that will affect to the score in the school. So youngest, so that's west. So whatever the missing here, if you're missing south, south it will affect the heart. So maybe most people also south is because south fire elements is fire, so that will also affect our blood system. So that represent middle girl, second girl in your family. So that's for south. Southeast is a fire element wood that represent the eldest daughter, which is the first daughter. Southeast that will affect the liver if you're missing southeast. Um, I think online this a lot of people say southeast is wealthy corner, wealthy location. Actually, every house is different. You cannot exactly say southeast is your worst corner. I think that's kind of it's not right. So I would say every house southeast have different function, but every house southeast represent eldest daughter. That's correct. That's for sure. So if you miss in southeast corner, the most likely the first daughter will have a bad fortune. Also, the health or not listen to the parent as well. So east is the eldest son, which is the first boy, and so that fire element is wood. If you're missing wood, also will affect to liver, liver. So that's also will affect your hand and your feet as well. So all this center, all this is nice section. The center, if you're missing, of course, some house, they have a like center is like a yard. It's nice, very nice house. This building is surrounded, but the center little yard. So like this one, that will affect whole family, like basically for heart disease or a high blood pressure problem. So the center you should not miss it because the center is a very important part too. Okay. So once you understand this, then I will go ahead follow some portion. Today we want to talk about the restroom. Restroom feng shui actually in this day, restroom the location is very important, and what kind of design and what kind of environment in the restroom, how do they affect that? I will let you know, and we go follow the detail. Once you understand the 9 different sections of your house, then we can see if, for example, if this building from the top view, the floor plan is like this, the shape like this, but basically this is garage, and they kind of like missing a little bit this portion. For example, if the top is north and the bottom is south, and they are missing northeast, right? The missing kind of northeast a little bit, maybe east. So what they will affect, they will affect, like for example, the east is the uh, eldest boy, and the northeast is the second boy. So this one that will affect to the boy mostly will affect to their successful their career, their job too. So for that will affect you. You have to consider this missing corner. That's why in feng shui most likely we like to have a more square house, so they will contain more evenly the energy. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, so when you draw your shape, see for this one, they're probably missing this part. This part, for example, the north on the top, south on the bottom, and the bottom on the right hand side is southeast. Southeast will affect the daughter, the oldest daughter. So for this portion, the daughter's fortune will be affected. Okay, the health as well. So that's basically an example show you how do you decide your house shape to find out which what part missing and what kind of problem you basically you probably will realize what's going on. Okay, so the kind of like this one sent the 9 different sections that along with this restroom here, the bedroom over there, you kind of like a dining room, the kitchen. Okay, so everybody have different design, so I will follow. But today I want to show you the restroom. One of the restroom because I constantly see everybody if they have more than 2 restroom, the restroom if one of it is no window, because we know one of the restroom is no window, the everything the bed smell everything that was stuck there, so that will affect some portion. Okay, for example, like a restroom like this, no window, right? So people have to use window. Maybe they have vacuum, they have fan to take air away. But if you don't constant use and you try to save electricity, whatever, you open the door, let the smell go out. So that portion that will get affected. Affected east, affect your boy. Affected southeast, affect the daughter. If the portion on the northwest affect father, on the southwest affect mother. So if you have very dark the restroom in that portion, how you gonna do to reduce the effect to the minimum? Then okay, so that's one thing I want to let you know because this is very important to solve your family problem because I constantly, when I go to see house, most likely people have one restaurant like this, no window. Okay, if you don't care, that will cause big problem. But if you just take care a little bit, that will totally probably reduce at least 95% without no problem. So okay, let me show you how to solve the problem. Once you have the restroom like this, I would suggest you need a plant like this. This plant is name is golden photos. It's like a ficus type, and they grow fast. But inside the restroom, because you don't have a light, you don't have the sunlight, right? So what I suggest you need a strong light, spotlight to the flower, to the plant, let it grow. Otherwise, if they die, it doesn't work anymore. So the light have to on the top the plant. Also, this plant have to on top of for example, you can build a shell over there. You can put on top a toilet bowl like a water tank on the top water tank. So that would direct, take away for the toilet bowl because the toilet bowl the water flushing. Also, we generally lost money because water in feng shui is money. So use plan to reduce the effect for the water consumption. So and make life lively. Then they can take away the restroom affecting. Okay, that will so this restroom not gonna affect to that portion anymore. Okay, so for another one is because restroom we have to still keep very neat. You cannot say, "Oh, just keep this, after bathroom and something you don't use fan, but you still need to keep very clean and nice and smell good. And also because the restroom doesn't have window, so in feng shui, if you have a shape like this, if you don't have window, you put the window, this kind of painting or landscape painting that also will help to reduce that problem because that way everything that is kind of like painting in the restroom. You have a lights, you have a plant, you have a beautiful landscaping painting here. So kind of like you will make the restroom, the atmosphere is very nicely good looking, so everything look good. The good looking area that will generate good effect. So kind of, so if you have you have really a dark restroom, you have to pay attention on this. So this is like perfect restroom that so you should keep that restroom very nice, then can really reduce the problem. Okay, so this is today I want to share basically basically feng shui, reduce you divide your house for 9 different sections, and what's kind of how cause problem. You can find out what each section, if you have any missing, or you have some any bad feng shui in that section. Okay, so next time I will talk about more about restroom. For example, how do they lay out can generate good feng shui. So that's next time I will tell you more. Okay, today that will be it. I will see you next time. Bye bye. If you like If you like my feng shui, also you want to contact with me, you can you can see my phone number on the video, and then you can contact me. I'm in Southern California. Yeah, when you contact me, you can either text me or you can email me or you can send through my Yelp. Okay, so yeah, I will reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.